Alrighty, King. That's enough training for today, Ikora says, smiling at Jackal. You sure that's it? I feel like I need to do more, Jackal says as he gets up and dusts himself off. We said it's an hour of this each week. No more, no less. This is to get your body used to the Eldritch abilities. Jackal reaches for his hoodie he had lying nearby and puts it back on. I just want to make sure I don't lose control anymore. I have to get better. Hey, Ikora says as they hold one finger against Jackal's lips. As his eyes slowly focus on their finger, he starts to blush. You don't need to push yourself. That's why it's called training. Baby steps, okay? Right. Yeah. Baby steps. Jackal looks away shyly as one of his tails gently pushes Ikora's fingers away from his lips. He clears his throat and turns back to them. So, listen. Ikora tilts their head and leans forward to Jackal, their face about 2 inches from contact. What's on your mind? Jackal keeps stuttering and freezes up, realizing how close he is to Ikora's face. He starts to sweat and his tails start to tingle. He bites his lower lip sheepishly. He just can't get the words to come out of his mouth. Whatever it is you gotta say, go ahead, bro. I wanna know. Never mind. Jackal closes his eyes and takes a few steps back, his tails covering his face. Sorry for asking. Sorry for that. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I'm sure the cult needs tending to. Same time next week? Okay, cool. Bye. He turns and exits Ikora's den as fast as he can. He's too embarrassed to look at them. Ikora, confused, waves goodbye as he leaves. Ugh, again! Again, I blew my chance! Jackal tells himself as he makes his way back home. Why am I so nervous around them? There's just something about that Eldritch, I swear. He proceeds to transform into his cat form. For him, this is the quickest way home. He can move much faster and take a few shortcuts only a cat may use. Eventually, he finally arrives back home. Auntie, Nami, I'm home! He yells out, going through the cat door. He returns to his original form once inside. Jackal, darling, Kara exclaims as she runs up to hug him. Auntie, I can't breathe. His face smothered by her breast. Sorry, you know I love holding my kitty, she says, petting Jackal after letting him go. Yeah, I forget how big those are, I swear. But anyway, I'm back from my Eldritch training. Hopefully I'm slowly getting the hang of my new powers. What are those little things around your tails? Cock rings? No! Jackal laughs. They're specially made to help control my Eldritch form and powers. Ikora said I should keep them on at all times, and if they do the job correctly, I should be able to unmask myself without transforming into my hideous true form. It's not hideous, my darling, Kara says. It's still you, just in a different shape. I know you prefer to hide under that mask to keep this current look you have, but just remember, Auntie loves you no matter what, okay? She caresses his cheek. Yeah, I know. It's just no buts. Why don't you just relax? That training must wear you out, huh? A little bit, yeah. Go lie down. Eat something if you haven't. I need to go out for some errands. Nami's in a room if you need her. I understand. I'll do that. Good boy. Kara pets Jackal gently before heading out the door and closing it. Jackal locks the door and stares for a while. He lets out a sigh and heads back to his room. A quick change of clothes into his more casual wear, he flops backward onto the bed, staring at the ceiling, his tails moving around and changing shape into the strange faces and eyes that form at the tips. He never wondered why they sometimes do that. He just assumed it's an Eldritch Awakening side effect. He lets out another long sigh before muttering to himself. I don't understand. Ikora makes me so nervous. I can barely talk to them when it doesn't have anything to do about training. It's like I revert back to a kitten that's afraid of everything. A knock is heard on the door. Come in, it's not locked. Nami, a tall demon of curvy proportions, entered the room. How you feeling, honey? She asks as she walks over. I'm just okay. You don't sound just okay. Jackal sits up in an Indian-style position. Well, yeah, I'm not okay. I'm just kind of disappointed with myself, he says as the tip of his tail shapeshifts into the words, I'm lost. Nami picks him up and sits him on the bed, placing Jacko on her laps. She holds her arms around his waist as his tails gently wrap around hers. You want to talk about it? She asks, petting his head. After about 10 seconds of silence, he sighs once more. It's about Ikora. Oh? What about them? I kinda, well, sort of, like them. A lot. A lot. Aw, you have a crush on them? Nami teases, gently pinching his ears. Jackal stutters and turns red. I do. Yeah, I do. It's pretty big. I've only known them for about 5 weeks, and I just feel butterflies in my stomach whenever we don't talk about training. It's like the words won't come out at all, and all I see is the most beautiful creature staring at me, and it makes me turn to stone. You trying to confess your feelings to them? I thought they had a partner. Wasn't he like a snow leopard? Yeah, Mr. Terminal. No, I'm not trying to ask them out on a date, you know? I'm well aware those two are an item, and I support them. He's a really cool and wise guy. He loaned me that book, remember? Ah, the one that taught you how to use that tongue of yours better? She giggles while touching Jackal's collarbone. That one, yes, he replies embarrassingly. I'm very aware that you and Auntie really like my new tongue skills. He sticks out his long tongue while looking at Nami. We do. Jackal withdraws his tongue and rests his head back on Nami's breast while looking up at her. But yeah, this is just a situation of me struggling to talk to Ikora. I just want to, get to know them better, and just hang out. Well, sounds to me like all you need to do is get over that shyness and talk to them. Well, that's easier said than done. I just feel like I'm bothering them with a selfish favor. Honey, Nami holds Jackal's cheeks and looks directly at him. You two are friends. It wouldn't be selfish of you to ask them out to spend time together. It's how friends get to know each other. Nami, it's just that no excuses. You can talk to me and Auntie just fine. You can talk to your other friends just fine. Ikora is no different. They're your friend too. You just really like them. I understand why you're scared. Jackal stares at Nami for a few seconds before having his tails released from her waist as he shifts himself to face her. You really think I should just go for it? But what if they say no? What if they think I'm bothering them? I'm sure they wouldn't mind you asking at all. You never know. Maybe they're waiting for you to ask them that question. Think of it as part of your training. This too? He asked, tilting his head to the side, his tail tips shaped into a question mark. I believe that doing this will increase your confidence, thus helping you focus more on your actual training without any distractions of being nervous around them. Maybe you have a point. Maybe I should try this. I'm just a little scared. My heart is beating super fast thinking about it. Next time you see them, just ask them out on a friendly date. She kisses Jackal's cheek and pets him. I'm willing to bet they want to get to know you better too. I'll try my best, Nami. I just really gotta focus on not freezing up and just tell them what I want. That's a good boy. I'm cheering you on. Jackal clenches his fists together determinedly and nods to Nami. A week passes. Jackal returns to his usual training with Ikora, this time with more focus. He is mentally preparing himself to ask them what he desires. And we are done for the day. You definitely are making some more progress, dude. Good job. Ikora smiles as they pat Jackal on the shoulder. He laughs a little while blushing. I'm glad that I'm doing better. It's getting a little more easier to control myself. That's good. You're gonna be so badass once you fully get the hang of your Eldritch side. Yippee! They shout as they jump for joy. Jackal scratches the back of his head nervously. Yeah, I sure hope so. He then thinks to himself about what he was really focused on doing today. Today is the day he finally musters up his courage to ask Ikora out. Hey, Ikora? What's up, little dude? Listen, His words struggle to come out once again, but he pep talks to himself over and over mentally. Just ask them, he shouts loudly in his head. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Oh, wait, you are a cat. No, wait, technically you're a Nekomata, so do you have your own tongue? I'm confusing myself, oh my god. Ikora, Jackal says, raising his voice while nervously biting his lip and keeping his eyes closed. What? Will you, He opens his eyes and focuses himself to give a serious look at Ikora. Will you go out with me on a friendly date? He then bites his lip again in fear of being rejected. His tails wrap around his waist for security. You want to hang out and just vibe? Well, why didn't you just say so? Of course we can, Ikora says with a wide grin. Jackal looks at them with a shocked expression. His tail tips shape into the word Nani? Huh? Why did that make you all shook and stuff? Ikora asks with a worried look. Jackal finally opens his mouth. I was just expecting to be, rejected. Rejected? Come on, little guy. If I say no, it just means I'm super busy for the day. I'd still make time for you. We're friends after all. Right. We're friends. Good friends. Sorry for being so nervous and stuff. You're good. Come on, what do you want to do? Ikora grabs Jackal's hand and looks at him with anticipation, waiting for his answer. Let's play some games, like Beat Saber or something, he says while blushing and looking at his hand being held by theirs. Yo, Beat Saber, let's go! Ikora yells excitedly and leads Jackal to their gaming room as he tries to keep up with their pace. I really did it, Jackal thinks to himself. If I keep this up, maybe we could become closer friends. For now, I'll just enjoy these memories we'll make together today. I'm gonna warn you, I'm like the master of this game, Ikora proudly claims as they set up the game. Jackal laughs. Alright, you funny looking cat. Bring it on.